Hey, today I wanted to talk about non-negotiables and why they're important, not only in business but also in your life. Whenever you set a goal, you need to have certain non-negotiables set up that you're gonna do no matter what. Like if I was gonna lose 25 pounds, one of my non-negotiables would be I'm gonna go to the gym every morning no matter what happens. So by setting that up, if I get invited to a party on Friday night, or if I get invited to the movies or something like that Friday night to where I know it's going to keep me out late, I'm not going to do that because I have a non-negotiable set up that I told myself that no matter what, I'm going to go to the gym in the morning. And if it's going to be something that's going to stop me from doing that non-negotiable, I'm not going to do it. But you see, too many times people set up these goals and they don't set up non-negotiables with them. So they're basically you're setting yourself up for failure when you don't do that, because in your day-to-day life you have a certain routine set and you do pretty much the same thing every day. So your not only your mind but your body is already used to doing these certain things. So when you try and do something else, it's often very hard for you to do it because your mind and your body are in this routine. Okay, this time I wake up, this is the time I usually eat, this is the time I usually do this is the time I usually do that. So if you don't set up a non-negotiable, something is going to arise to where it's going to throw you off and make you do something else. So let's take that example of me getting invited somewhere, on a Friday night, and me not having a non-negotiable set up. I'll probably go to that because I want to go out and drink. I want to go out and party. So why not? I'll still make it to the gym in the morning, right? So if I didn't have that non-negotiable set up, I'm gonna talk myself into going to that party because I can talk at that time I can say, oh, I'll be fine. I can get up and go to the gym in the morning. And, it's not going to happen if that's not something that was in your routine already. Because what's going to happen the next day is you're going to wake up, you're either going to be hungover or you're going to be real tired, and you're going to tell yourself, man, I'm tired. It's going to be all right if I miss one day. One day is not going to hurt, right? So, I'll go to the gym Sunday morning, right? And, Sunday morning rolls around and you wake up and you're like, man, I'm tired today. I don't think I'm going to go to the gym today either. And then what happens is you never end up going back to the gym. You never end up reaching that goal. And it's because you don't have a non-negotiable set up. And with that non-negotiable, you need to tie it to an emotion that is strong enough for you to keep that non-negotiable. Because if you don't have it tied to an emotion, it's still gonna fail. Because if I say, okay, my non-negotiable is I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning. Well, I mean, that just saying that it's a non-negotiable, really isn't a strong enough reason for you to wake up every morning and go to the gym. And to tie an example of tying an emotion to your non-negotiable would be, man, okay, I have this non-negotiable set up that I'm going to go to the gym in the morning, every morning. And if I don't do that, what's going to happen? You need to tie that to an emotion. So if I don't go to the gym, I'm not going to lose that 25 pounds, right? But it still needs to be something stronger than that, because there's a reason for you wanting to lose that weight, right? So what is that reason? You want to, look good in a swimsuit. You want to look good at the beach, or, whatever your reason is, there's a stronger reason behind it than just you losing weight. There's something that is driving you to want to lose that weight. So, one extreme example of that would be like, If I don't go to the gym every morning, if I don't set that up as a non-negotiable, I'm gonna be a fat ass my whole life, and I'm never gonna, I'm gonna be lazy, fat. I'm not gonna be able to have fun with my kids. And how is that gonna make your kids feel? If you're overweight and you're unable to go outside and play with them. So that would be an example of tying a strong emotion to your non-negotiable. And then too, if you want to change anything in your life, you need to change your routine, because your day-to-day routines are what got you to the point in your life that you're at now. So if you want to change anything in your life, you got to change your routine first. So if you want to make a lot of money, you got to figure out what the routine is of somebody that makes a lot of money. And to do that, you need to acquire a certain set of skills and knowledge to do that. So, just because you're out of high school or you're out of college, don't think that should be when you should, stop bettering yourself, or when you should stop learning. Because when you stop learning after you get out of school, you're setting yourself up to be mediocre, and you're setting yourself up to be average. So you want to constantly, on a day-to-day basis, be trying to do something that's going to better yourself. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share today. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. I'm doing these mainly to help myself become better with talking and stuff like that. But another reason that I'm doing these is because I also want to help a lot of other people as well, because a lot of this stuff, I didn't know growing up, and I feel like, if I would have learned this stuff when I was, 13, 14 years old, I'd be a lot further in my life than I am now. Now, not saying that I'm not anywhere now. I'm doing well off. I'm doing a lot better than the average person, but it's nowhere where I want to be. So my vision with these videos is to help other people better themselves, because I know that once you start bettering yourself, you can better your life. And once you start bettering your life, you'll be a whole lot happier, and once you're happier, your relationships are better, your kids end up growing up to be better people. So, if you know anybody that could benefit from seeing this video, please share it with them. I'll probably upload it to YouTube, but I'm gonna post it on Facebook as well. So if you see this video, share it on your timeline with somebody, because I feel like we've kind of gotten to the point where it's okay for me to share these world star hip hop videos of these people fighting, but I don't see anybody sharing anything that's going to help somebody, better their life. And I think that's what we need to share. So if you see this video, share it, and let's start trying to help other people better their lives.